comedian David Boyle, and I'm quitting alcohol. So I just got back from Rhode Island today, and I'm just on the back end of a fucking massive migraine. A caffeine coffee induced migraine. I had about 10 today, 10 coffees. I've reached the point again where I haven't been able to moderate coffee, and I'm going to have to quit again. It's just what it is. Whatever that part of your personality is where you can say enough is enough, I don't have that. I have to admit it. It's not there. I don't know where it went. I don't know if I ever had it, but I don't have it. And I just have to face the fact. Even the other day, my wife made these fucking like little protein snack things. No sugar in them at all. Just like dates and protein. Anyway, she left them in the freezer and I was like, oh, I'll eat one. And because the dates were in it, it tasted kind of sweet. And there were about 15 in there of these little fucking protein balls. I'm like, I'll just have one. I'll just have a little nibble on one. As soon as I ate it, I was like, all 15 of them are done. I'll pretend I'm not going to eat them, but we all know they're gone. And within like 20 minutes, 20 minutes in like fucking 10 different trips to the freezer, they were gone. So back off the coffee. Anyway, Rhode Island. Let's review Rhode Island. For starters, the biggest attraction seems to be, I'm not too sure if it is, I didn't do any research, but the lady at the dog shit restaurant we went to said you've got to go see these mansions. There's a mansion over the water here. It's an old Vanderbilt building. You know that criminal that ran the railroads? Anderson Cooper's like great-grandpa or some shit like that. He has a mansion over there called Breakers. You've got to see it. And it's one of the biggest mansions of the Gilded Age. And I'm like, okay, I don't mind going to see a mansion. That's fine. So we get over there. And yeah, it's a big mansion. But you can't just fucking walk into it. It's like a tourist attraction. And you've got to pay to get into the mansion. It's the most American capitalist fucking dystopian nightmare thing I've ever seen in my entire life. Poor people paying $32 fucking dollars per head. Poor people. The lady at the fucking deep fried seafood restaurant that I went to, who's probably on about fucking $9 an hour, is like, you've got to see this fucking mansion. So she's paying like fucking 4 hours work to get into the mansion. Poor people paying rich people to go look at their house. And there were heaps as well. Heaps of poor people were lining up just to stare at some wealth. That's the allure of money. People just fantasize. That you're paying for the fantasy. Like, the people going there will never, ever, ever, ever live in a house like that. So it's probably worth the $32 for these poor cunts to go in there and just fantasize a little bit. Dream that they're in a fucking pig mask on the ballroom dance floor. You know, dreaming they've got 7-year-olds waiting upstairs to be molested like the billionaires do. I couldn't believe it. $32. I was like, yeah, fucking right. Drive past this shithole. I don't give a fuck if it's fucking the greatest building that's ever been built. I'm not giving the Vanderbilts any of my fucking hard-earned money to go stare at their fucking stolen money. Their fucking blood house. It's so fucking twisted. I couldn't even believe it. So we went for a drive around this fucking area. I don't know what the area was called. Just look it up. Breakers was the Vanderbilt's house. But Jesus Christ, some of the houses around there unbelievable mansions. Rhode Island was like one of the original colonies. That was like the epicenter of a lot of the shit that was going down back in the day. So it's all old money, and it was worth a drive around actually. But at the start, I didn't really like Rhode Island. But then we got into Newport and we started driving around there, and it's pretty fucking cool. We went down this street called the Thames Street or some shit like that. And that had a bit of a funky vibe to it. A few fucking Irish pubs. I don't know if it's like a full tourist trap or whatever, but it had a vibe to it. There was something about it. It was like fucking houses backing onto streets, and you're like, oh, this could be a pretty cool place to live. Like, if you've got millions and millions of dollars, it would be a pretty cool place to live. I think. I don't know. Did give off a little bit of a fucking tourist trap vibe. And the place we ate, it was meant to be like good seafood around there. But fuck, what we had was just deep fried shit. I could barely eat it. It fucking sucked. Anyway, jury's out on Rhode Island. Rhode Island, Newport was good. I liked it. Some of the other places around there, not so much. Paying to look at a rich person's house. Capitalism at its fucking finest. How is that though? Like, rich people aren't going there to see the house. You know what I mean? Like, rich people have big houses. They're fine. They don't need to see what it looks like inside. They're like, yeah, my house is kind of like this. It's just poor people. That's what you do. You build a giant house. You suck all the money out of the economy. You keep people as poor as possible, but you keep the fantasy of wealth alive. You market it like you could be a billionaire too if you just tried hard. If you just really, really tried, you'd be a trillionaire. And so these cunts turning up in their Toyota Camrys are happy to pay $32 to see a giant house that they're potentially, in their minds, going to live in one day. If they try really, really hard. If you try really, really hard, you too could become a Vanderbilt. Anyway, when I got back, I found out that there was a fucking mass shooting in Rhode Island as well. Not where I was, not around where I was, but some fucking husband went to some ice hockey game and just started unloading on his wife and I think his kids or something. Fucking horrific shit. Anyway, fucking that'll do it for tonight. Leave it on a happy note, and I'll see ya the fuck later.